Hey everybody, Joel Norden here, and today I am reviewing Monster Hunter International by Larry Correia. Apologize if I'm butchering that name. It is a fiction book that it kind of follows a monster hunter. It does follow a monster hunter who gets kind of thrown into the whole thing. I don't want to go into too in depth because I don't want to leave spoilers, so I'm trying to be brief. But basically follows a guy who encounters a monster and then ends up getting a job offer to join Monster Hunter International. Okay. Which is a group of gun nuts who hunt. They kind of they don't work for the government, but basically they get paid from the government, if that makes any sense. They're contracted from the government, I guess. And then, so basically, this group of people hunts down monsters in the real world, and people like you and I don't know about these monsters, and it's all thanks to these guys who are going after them and killing them, and then thanks to the feds who are also have a secret group of monster hunters who are kind of against each other. So pretty much this whole book I really enjoyed, but I'm going to start with what I didn't like about it. And I have very little to complain about. My biggest complaint, there was a little bit of a love triangle in the book, kind of. And it just felt a little, I don't know. It might be just my taste in characters, because it was like these characters meet and they immediately fall in love. And then she's with somebody else. And the second they meet, the guy who meets her is jealous of the other guy and hates him, and it just kind of seemed a little over the top. And I don't like people that are really like that either, so that kind of irritated me right off the get-go, right off the rip. And so the love part of this whole story for me just was not viable. And I'm not saying it's a bad book by any means. I'm just saying that part of it was a no-go for me. However, everything else pretty much about this book is great. I enjoyed his writing style. The characters, while at first I didn't think I would enjoy, like he would introduce a character, I would be like, and then end up liking him by the chapter 2 later. So it was sweet. The monsters they use, he used a lot of typical fantasy creatures, but the way he twists some of them are pretty amusing. I'd say go into this if you have a good sense of humor and you enjoy action, you're gonna love it. That's pretty much the easiest way to go about it. I kind of want to go into the monsters they have in it, but no, I'm going to leave that as a surprise. The elves are the best part of the whole story. That cracked me up. The elves are really cool. So for those of you who already read, you already know. Yeah, so I really enjoyed everything else about this book. I enjoyed there was not a time in the book where I was like, I think I'm done. I want this book to be over, which sometimes happens with a little bit longer books. I did listen to it on Audible, and the narrator, I'd give him a 4 out of 5. Did a good job. A little over the top of some of the stuff, but all in all, it was solid. And yeah, I guess before I give my rating here, I'm going to do read the synopsis here. I'll pop this up on the screen, and I'll go through this real quick here, but 5 days after Owen, I'm just going to say Owen Pitt because I didn't realize they used his middle name in there. Owen Pitt pushed his insufferable boss out of, so this is going to ruin everything right off the get-go. Insufferable boss out of a 14-story window. He woke up in the hospital with a scarred face, an unbelievable memory, and a job offer. It turned out that monsters are real. All the things from myth, legend, and B-movies are out there, waiting in the shadows, officially secret. Some of them are evil, and some are just hungry. On the other side are people who kill monsters for a living. Monster Hunter International is the premier eradication company in the business, and now Owen is their newest recruit. It's actually a pretty sweet gig, except for one problem. An ancient entity known as the Cursed One has returned to settle a centuries-old vendetta. Should the Cursed One succeed, it means the end of the world, and MHI is the only thing standing in his way. With the clock ticking towards Armageddon, Owen finds himself trapped between legions of undead minions, belligerent federal agents, a cryptic ghost who has taken up residence inside his head, and a cursed family of the woman he loves. Business is good. Welcome to Monster Hunter International. Like I said, solid read, guys. My only complaint was the love story behind it. I just didn't buy it. And honestly, every time the love part of it came up, I have no problem with romance when it's done right. Like I said, it was just how the main character came off about it. He met this girl, immediately was in love. And then the guy she was dating or engaged to immediately started acting like a prick to him because he liked her. And I just thought it was dumb as shit, to be honest. However, that only knocks it down 1 star. So to give you an idea here, that wasn't anything huge. It was definitely it was fine. Everything else really good. I enjoyed how he twisted the monsters. His writing style was great. And it never felt like a chore to get through. So that's always nice. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 stars for me, guys. And yes, that's Monster Hunter International by Larry Correia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correct or not. Apologies if I'm not. I probably will continue reading these. I'm just going to space them out a little bit, but it was definitely an enjoyable read. 4 out of 5 stars. Thank you guys for checking this out. And if you enjoyed my quick review, please like and subscribe. And if you have any complaints about my review or how I did it, drop that in the comment below. I'm working on this and just trying to have a little more fun with it. A little bonus for our entertainment channel. And I always weirdly struggled to write reviews. So I've kind of figured I'd just hop on here and vent what I was feeling. So there you guys have it. 4 out of 5. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.